X-rays are one of the most revolutionary tools in modern medicine, allowing doctors to see inside the human body without making a single incision. But sometimes, these incredible machines uncover things that are anything but ordinary. From a misplaced wedding ring to an entire spatula, these are the 20 weirdest things discovered by X-rays. Number 20. A woman lived with a bullet in her skull for 48 years. In 2014, a 62-year-old Chinese woman, identified only by her surname Zhou, made a shocking discovery. For 48 years, she had unknowingly lived with a 2.5 cm long bullet lodged in her skull near her sinus cavity. Zhou initially sought medical attention for chronic symptoms like headaches, a stuffy nose, and swollen lymph nodes, assuming they were age-related issues. However, X-rays revealed the presence of the bullet, which had been embedded in her skull since she was 14. Zhou recalled being struck on the head as a teenager, believing it was a small stone, and dismissed the injury as minor. For decades, the bullet caused no significant problems until her recent symptoms emerged. Surgeons safely removed the bullet, and Zhou recovered quickly. This remarkable case highlights the human body's ability to adapt and protect itself. Through a process called encapsulation, the body isolates foreign objects like bullets or surgical tools, surrounding them with protective tissue to prevent harm or infection. While this process allows such objects to remain undetected for years, it underscores the importance of routine checkups to uncover hidden medical anomalies. Like this video, smash the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell, or these cockroaches will dance on your face when you're sleeping. Number 19. The woman who accidentally swallowed a ring along with her vitamins. Jet lag can leave anyone feeling foggy, and for Dana McMichael, wife of retired NFL player Randy McMichael, it led to a bizarre mishap. After an exhausting trip to Thailand with her 2 kids, Dana was too tired to think clearly. While getting ready for bed, she grabbed a handful of magnesium and hair vitamins, unaware that her diamond wedding ring had slipped into the mix. Without realizing it, she popped everything into her mouth and washed it down with water. It wasn't until she started choking that she realized something was wrong. A trip to the hospital confirmed that the ring had made its way into her digestive system. Luckily, the situation resolved naturally, with the ring passing through her system in a couple of days, though it did take 2 tries. In the end, the incident became a funny memory for Dana, proving that sometimes, truth is stranger than fiction. Number 18. Same situation, different case. In September 2019, Jenna Evans from San Diego found herself in a surreal scenario. While asleep, she dreamt she was on a high-speed train with her fiancé Bobby Howell, fleeing from dangerous thieves after her 2.4-carat engagement ring. In the dream, Bobby told her to swallow the ring to keep it safe. And that's exactly what she did, both in her dream and in real life. When Jenna woke up and noticed her ring was missing, she and Bobby couldn't stop laughing. A quick trip to urgent care confirmed via X-ray that the ring was comfortably sitting in her stomach. Doctors performed an endoscopy to safely retrieve it, sparing Jenna from potential complications. The incident became a hilarious story to tell, though Jenna jokingly lamented her brief panic about signing a release form for the procedure. Fortunately, it all ended well, with Bobby handing the ring back to her the next day. Moral of the story? If you're prone to vivid dreams or sleepwalking, keep valuables out of reach. Number 17. A tooth fairy's dream, our nightmare. Hyperdontia is a rare condition where extra teeth grow in addition to the standard 32. While the condition itself is often hidden from view, X-rays reveal an unsettling dental landscape. These additional teeth, known as supernumerary teeth, can be twisted, fused, or clustered together, creating a chaotic image in stark black and white. In extreme cases, the number of extra teeth can be jaw-dropping, literally. One of the most famous instances occurred in India in 2014, where a boy had 232 teeth extracted from his mouth. X-rays of his jaw showed countless tooth-like structures packed tightly together, as though his mouth was hoarding them. Although hyperdontia affects only about 1% to 3% of the population, its causes remain largely unknown, adding to the mystery. Fortunately, the condition is rare, But for those affected, it can turn an ordinary X-ray into something straight out of a horror movie. Number 16, a 30-centimeter spatula used to breathe again. In 2015, a woman from Dongguan, China, experienced a terrifying medical emergency. Struggling to breathe, she tried using her fingers and even chopsticks to clear her airway, but neither worked. In a desperate move, she grabbed a 30 cm long kitchen spatula and forced the handle down her throat, hoping to dislodge the obstruction. Unfortunately, this extreme measure only worsened her condition. Thankfully, her quick-thinking 4-year-old daughter sought help, and the woman was rushed to a nearby hospital. Doctors successfully treated her, and she survived the ordeal. However, the exact cause of her sudden breathing difficulty was never determined, leaving behind a cautionary tale of desperation and survival. Number 15. Ever wonder why wearing heels looks painful? While many prioritize comfort over style, there are times when aesthetics take the lead, like wearing high heels. Despite their flattering effect on the legs, high heels can wreak havoc on your feet. This X-ray reveals just how unnatural and painful wearing heels can be. Regularly wearing heels compresses the forefront of the foot, leading to inflammation and discomfort in the ball of the foot. Over time, it can also cause the Achilles tendon to tighten, making walking barefoot or in flat shoes increasingly uncomfortable. Interestingly, high heels weren't originally designed for women. They date back to 10th century Persian cavalry, where the elevated heel helped soldiers secure their feet in stirrups for better control. By the 17th century, Persian emissaries brought heels to Europe, where they became a fashion statement among aristocrats. King Louis XIV of France famously popularized red-heeled shoes, turning them into a symbol of wealth and power. Number 14. Light bulbs don't belong in people's mouths. At first glance, putting a light bulb in your mouth might seem like a harmless party trick, but it's a recipe for disaster. This X-ray shows why attempting this stunt almost guarantees a trip to the emergency room. Once inside the mouth, the bulb's round shape fits snugly as jaw muscles instinctively clench. The resulting tension locks the bulb in place, making removal nearly impossible. Any attempt to force it out risks shattering the bulb, as it's made from thin, fragile glass. So, while it might sound like a quirky challenge, this so-called party trick often ends with medical professionals carefully extracting the bulb, and the person swearing off such stunts for good. Number 13. One of the most unimaginable scans. What you're looking at is the eerie yet fascinating X-ray and CT scan of a stingray. Unlike most animals, stingrays don't have bones. Their skeletons are made entirely of cartilage, which appears translucent and ghostly in these scans. The pectoral fins, which enable stingrays to glide gracefully through the water, stretch out like skeletal arms in the image. The most striking feature, however, is the stingray's tooth plates, rows of flattened teeth resembling a grid. These are used to crush mollusks and crustaceans, and on the X-ray, they give the stingray an almost monstrous appearance. Despite their haunting look in scans, stingrays are gentle, elegant creatures perfectly adapted for survival, as these images strikingly reveal. Number 12. An X-ray of conjoined twins. This X-ray showcases the fascinating and complex anatomy of conjoined twins. Through radiology, doctors can examine how their skeletal and organ systems are connected and where they function independently. The appearance of these X-rays varies depending on the type of conjoining, whether at the chest, abdomen, or, as in this case, the head. These are craniopagus twins, connected at the head. The X-ray reveals two distinct skulls fused together, often with overlapping blood vessels or nerves, which complicates surgical separation. But how do twins become conjoined in the first place? Conjoined twins form when a single fertilized egg partially splits into two embryos, typically between 13 and 15 days after fertilization. At this late stage, the embryos are too developed to fully separate, leaving them connected to varying degrees. This rare phenomenon highlights both the fragility and complexity of early human development. Number 11. An X-ray of a pregnant cat. At first glance, this X-ray might look eerie or even monstrous, but it's actually the image of a pregnant cat. The scan reveals fully formed kitten skeletons, each curled up tightly inside the mother's womb. Beyond its fascinating appearance, this type of X-ray provides veterinarians with valuable information, including the number of kittens and their positioning, which helps ensure a smooth delivery. Depending on the litter size, the image can resemble a cluster of miniature skeletons, with tiny spines and rib cages interwoven like a biological puzzle. While it might look unsettling at first, this X-ray is a testament to the wonders of life and how modern imaging helps care for animals during such critical moments. Number 10. X-ray reveals secrets inside an Egyptian sarcophagus. When researchers used X-ray and CT technology to scan a 2,000-year-old Egyptian cat mummy, they were stunned. Beneath the ornate wrappings lay the tiny remains of a kitten, bulked up with layers of bandages to make it appear larger. This discovery sheds light on ancient Egyptians' reverence for cats, which were considered sacred beings. Cats were initially valued for protecting grain stores from rodents, but over time they became associated with abundance, good fortune, and even divinity. The goddess Batet, often depicted as a lioness or a woman with a cat's head, was seen as a protector of the home and a symbol of fertility and war. As such, cats were regarded as earthly embodiments of Batet and were often mummified with care when they passed. This remarkable X-ray offers a rare glimpse into the cultural and spiritual significance of these beloved animals in ancient Egypt. Number 9. Man swallows a spoon that stays in his throat for a year. In 2018, Mr. Jiang made headlines for an unusual medical case. After swallowing a spoon on a dare in 2017, the object became lodged in his esophagus. Surprisingly, Jiang experienced only mild discomfort and ignored the issue for an entire year. It wasn't until he began experiencing severe chest pain and difficulty breathing that he sought medical help. Doctors at Xinjiang Meiwang General Hospital found the spoon coated in mucus and lodged in his esophagus. After a 2-hour procedure using an endoscope, the spoon was safely removed, and Jiang made a full recovery. This bizarre incident underscores the risks of seemingly harmless dares. Number 8. A kiwi and its egg. The kiwi, a quirky bird native to New Zealand, is a true anomaly in the animal kingdom. Though roughly the size of a chicken, it behaves more like a mammal. Unique features include nostrils at the tip of its beak, uncommon in birds, which give it a heightened sense of smell for nocturnal hunting. But what truly sets the kiwi apart is its enormous egg. Despite its small size, a kiwi lays an egg weighing up to 20% of its body mass, the largest egg-to-body ratio of any bird species. This process is incredibly taxing on the female, but the male takes over incubation, which can last up to 85 days. This X-ray reveals the sheer magnitude of the egg relative to the bird's body, a testament to nature's incredible adaptability. Number 7. A child swallows 30 magnets. In 2008, 8-year-old Haley Lent was rushed to the hospital after suffering severe abdominal pain. An X-ray revealed she had swallowed 30 small magnets from a construction toy set. The magnets attracted each other inside her intestines, causing 8 perforations. Emergency surgery was required to remove the magnets and repair the damage. Thankfully, Haley made a full recovery, but the ordeal highlighted the dangers of certain toys. Following this incident, the toy company recalled over 2.4 million units to address safety concerns, emphasizing the importance of vigilant parenting and proper toy labeling. Number 6. How a turtle with eggs looks. This X-ray of a pregnant turtle offers a glimpse into a remarkable reproductive process. Female turtles develop eggs encased in soft, leathery shells to protect the embryos. When ready, they embark on nesting journeys, sometimes traveling thousands of miles, to return to their birthplace. Sea turtles, for example, crawl ashore at night, dig nests in the sand, and lay clutches of 50 to 200 eggs, depending on the species. The turtle in this X-ray appears to be carrying just 5 eggs, but the sight is no less impressive. It's a fascinating reminder of nature's diversity and the intricate adaptations that ensure survival. Number 5. The horror of gallstones. Gallstones are small, pebble-like formations that develop in the gallbladder, often unnoticed until they cause excruciating pain. While many stones are as small as grains of sand, some grow to staggering sizes. For instance, one X-ray revealed a gallstone weighing 100 grams, about the size of a golf ball. Gallstones form when bile, produced by the liver to aid digestion, becomes imbalanced. Cholesterol stones, the most common type, form when bile contains too much cholesterol and not enough bile salts. Pigment stones, on the other hand, result from excess bilirubin, a substance from red blood cell breakdown. Large gallstones can obstruct the bile ducts, leading to severe complications like pancreatitis or jaundice. Though many people with gallstones remain asymptomatic for years, sudden blockages can cause intense pain, often requiring surgery to remove the stones and prevent further damage. Number 4. A man and nails. In a perplexing case from China, a 43-year-old factory worker, Mr. Hu, visited the hospital for persistent headaches. To everyone's shock, an X-ray revealed a 48mm nail lodged in his skull. Strangely, Hu had no recollection of how the nail got there, as his job involved monitoring security cameras, not construction work. Despite its precarious position, the nail avoided critical areas of Hu's brain responsible for motor functions, vital organs, or major blood vessels. This allowed him to live with mild symptoms until the pain escalated. Doctors promptly removed the nail, and Hu made a full recovery, though the mystery of how the nail ended up in his head remains unsolved. Do you have any theories? Share them in the comments below. Number 3. Man accidentally swallows pair of scissors. In one of the more bizarre X-ray discoveries, a 27-year-old man named Kong Lin found himself in a precarious situation in 2009. Kong had been using a 4-inch pair of nail scissors as an improvised toothpick after a meal when a friend's joke made him burst into laughter. In that moment, the scissors slipped down his throat, lodging firmly in his esophagus. The situation worsened when he attempted to cough them up, causing the sharp tips to dig even deeper. Fortunately, Kong was rushed to a hospital, where skilled surgeons carefully removed the scissors using forceps under local anesthesia. While his quick recovery was a relief, this case serves as a cautionary tale about improvising with sharp objects. And now it's time for the prime topic. Some X-ray discoveries defy explanation, like the time a zipper was found inside a woman's body. How it got there remains a mystery, but it pales in comparison to another shocking case, a man with a wrench lodged inside him. Was it a freak accident, or did intrusive thoughts prevail? We'll likely never know. But how do X-rays make such discoveries possible? The science behind them is simple yet fascinating. X-rays are a form of electromagnetic radiation that pass through the body at varying rates depending on the density of the tissue. Dense materials, like bones, absorb more X-rays and appear white on the resulting image, while softer tissues appear gray, and air-filled spaces show up as black. Thanks to this process, X-rays uncover hidden anomalies in humans and other creatures alike. Number 2. An angry lover swallows cobblestones. Love and anger can lead to unthinkable actions, as shown by a shocking case from 2006 in Fuzhou, China. After a heated argument with her boyfriend, a woman swallowed over 20 cobblestones in a fit of rage, believing they would naturally pass through her system. Unfortunately, this wasn't the case. The stones lodged in her stomach, causing sharp pains and severe discomfort as they clashed against each other. Initially seeking advice from online forums, she eventually turned to doctors when the pain became unbearable. An X-ray revealed the shocking presence of the stones, and she underwent a successful procedure to remove them, making a full recovery. Interestingly, this case has a cultural twist. In parts of China, a dish called sodu involves stir-frying river stones with chili, garlic, and spices, not for eating but for sucking off the flavor. This bizarre incident serves as a reminder of the dangers of swallowing hard objects, whether by accident or design. Number 1. A man and a phone. At Delhi's Tihar jail, the largest prison complex in South Asia, smuggling contraband is not uncommon, but one case took things to an extreme. A 28-year-old inmate named Raman Singh was caught attempting to smuggle 4 phones by swallowing them. Though he managed to regurgitate 2, the other 2 remained stuck in his system, leading to severe complications. Raman was transported to multiple hospitals, where doctors eventually removed the phones through surgery. This incident highlights the extraordinary lengths some inmates go to in smuggling operations. So which of these bizarre X-ray discoveries shocked you the most? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to check out the videos appearing on your screen. Thanks for watching.